My God. Let's try this one more time. Okay. I didn't mean to close the stream, but that it just ended it for everyone. Hi, Sekustrasse. I'm playing classic game. If you are just joining us, we realized we could not hear the game audio, and I couldn't quite figure that out. While trying to fix it, I closed the stream. Anyway, in the world of classic game, we know that we are in a land ravaged by curses. And we know that in this area in which we have lived for a long time, it has begun to snow heavily, unseasonably heavy. In fact, let us look around us. We have lived alone in this area for a very long time. It is snowing unseasonably heavy, and the air has a biting cold, one which it is hard to stave off entirely. Let me make sure that I am sending this URL to a couple of other people that may be watching. And then I will get back to it. It'd be cool if I had a computer that worked. Anyway, so let's explore this miserable little world we live in. That right there, that little lowercase r, is a rabbit. You can probably win in a fight against it, I would say. So we are taking some amount of damage, it's clear. But we do succeed in slaying the rabbit, which gets us very little. See up here that there is a well. For the record with this game, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've played it a small amount before, but truly not very much. I think I know roughly how the game is supposed to be played, but that's it. Anyway, we look at the sign for this well. It says wishing well. May all our wishes come true. And feel like it would do us well to throw in a piece of copper. At least it couldn't hurt. And I remember seeing down here a little crystal. I think those crystals might be experience. I think if we can get through this broken part of the fence, we definitely want to avoid that mongrel that'll kick our ass. But we want to grab a couple of these bitter herbs. They allow us to heal a little bit. Oh, they actually heal us entirely. Can I save right now? Because I am curious what these unknown scrolls do, and if they do something random every time you use them. Bring them herbs that grow near water to a boil. Well, if we find some way to boil water, then we'll be able to get ourselves a tonic or something. Alright, and that happens after a day goes by. We lose a new reason to live every single day. So we can't dawdle the way that we have been dawdling. Explore this little shack. The shelf has become rotten, fallen apart. There's nothing but dead flies and mildew. Section of the ceiling has fallen into a pile. Spider watches you up from above. Ruined wood, collapsed shelves, debris, nails grime, dead bugs collected on a windowsill. I do think they mean a dog by mongrel, yes. I want to save, but I do want to try and explore what this creature might be guarding. But I think it will require some fancy footwork. Oh my god. Clearly that was a giant spider. And it got our ass. You kill dogs? Yeah. I mean, you don't have to. I haven't killed a dog in this game yet. Were you killing dogs in this game? So when you die, you end up in this liminal space. I don't know what you can look at, if anything. And we can't open the menu to let us cast look around, so we're unable to. So we just find this jester of a queue looking all smug at us. Oh there. Q clearly for queer. Queer fellow stands in this strange place. And he clearly resents us a bit for, you know, ending up in his realm rather than just slipping fully off this mortal coil. And here we are. We're back in our house, which now has a mongrel in it. So I'm gonna try and just reload where we were. I'm gonna save scum a little bit. I just want one more crack at getting past this giant spider. I am a Oh, what's he doing? They're like, oh, oh, boo, boo, boo. Well, what's like, did I survive that? The enemies do move in real time. I have to talk to him. I'm gonna do perversely. No slow working, no. But it's clear that like if I just sort of like poke my head and he gets activated. Oh my god. Yo, this is it ain't simple. It ain't simple, I tell you. All right, we're just gonna avoid this giant spider. Maybe get like a better weapon or something. Some armor. Probably makes that whole thing a little bit easier. We're just going back up these stairs. Hey, you know what? Take some of those herbs. But otherwise, I don't wanna. Doesn't seem prudent to mess with the spider anymore. For big cup, yeah, just trap him. You know how big could a spider possibly be? In this new area, standing in the wetlands, a harsh wind blows, and the murky waters continuously encroach on the land year after year. And I have never particularly liked this place. What is that? Some little F, a frog? The car's on fire. I forget all the rest of that Godspeed song. There's no driver at the wheel. We used to sleep on the beaches of Coney Island. Alright, now we have found ourselves at this wretched little town. Uh, Chris from chat and into the game. I know. I could be hustling harder, but I'm not. I just don't really have my bearings in this game. Hard to tell what I what I'll die if I don't do, and what I will die if I do. So because we can't like get any of the sound from this game through, um, I appreciate that Megan is just Megan retracted those messages, but she's just kind of serenading with that one Godspeed track. You'll have to just trust me that this game has really lovely sound for now. Hope maybe if I stream again, hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. It strikes me as very unwise to try and drink some of the water. This degenerate little town. Yeah, that's one thing I really admire about this game is just how everything feels like so fucking miserable. Right? Shelves have collapsed inward, decaying, useless things. Um, Rubble strewn about, another corpse, barrels full of spoiled goods. Get another unknown scroll. Water warped cabinets. A dirty green ring. It seems promising. Does this do anything for us? No. Right? Isn't I find that so evocative. Areas just leaning downward into little miserable rooms. Sync, does that actually is that actually something from a religious doctrine? Because I don't know. Just checking around. I just want to be somewhat meticulous how I'm searching through things. Climb down. I hope that something doesn't fucking kill my ass. Um, um, oh, I didn't understand what Sync was saying, but it seems like maybe Sync was talking to Megan. I'm like 90% sure that R wants to kick my ass. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Oh, that was more Godspeed. Oh wait, can't I like? Oh yeah, oh yeah. This degenerate little town. Oh, mutton. Things are looking up for me. Oh, current 93. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Is that like I have a special plan for this world? Can I take some of that rock salt? Pickles? I can just stock up on mutton. Can I, someone's rugged bag? I just haven't listened to that much current 93. I guess I should. What's with this bag? Someone's rugged bag? Parchment, notebooks. I do wish the sound of this game would go through. Because, to be clear, right now I am listening to this, like, kind of anxiety inducing drone. I did like, I think it was Current 93, did that song about, I think it was like Bobby Beausoleil that I did kind of like. They have a couple of different herb drinks. If it's good enough for ancient druids running naked through the woods, it's good enough for me. You feel like mead all of a sudden. Right, yeah. The sound really helps with the claustrophobia. I don't know. If I stream this again, I'll just start again from the beginning and hopefully just sort of whip quicker through all of this stuff because I will hopefully know how it works better. Gotcha. It's just the same. It's the same poem. Guess let's see what happens with these scrolls. Anti-sepsis tonic. Grind spice herbs into fresh water. Shake well. I don't think we have seen spice herbs. Oh, warmth. Beautiful. Yeah, we're warm. I think we don't have a bottle or anything to put that rocks. Oh wait. Can we fill this bag with rock salt? Um, nah, I don't think it works like that. Now we're in the inn that I think you can't get into from the outside. Upstairs, find another corpse, some filthy beds. Oh, bless. Definitely safe. Oh, yeah. Now that's fantastic. Now we can start to do some damage. And we do have much better attack than we once did. Oh, anything else? Or nothing we can really do. Well, I feel a little better about things, at least. I do have some sort of sword that I can do something with. Otherwise, yeah, I agree. The warm clothes and the did I take off the warm clothes? No, we can wear both of those. Thank you for catching that. Um, yeah, it reminds me of this game that I played when I was a kid a lot for the Game Boy called Survival Kids. Where it's just you as a kid on a desert island. And then like after you've played that game for so long and gotten used to life, then when you start to discover traces of other humans, it becomes like quite unnerving. Oh yeah, no worries, Megan. Take care. I'm glad this was entertaining. Already saved, right? But couldn't hurt. Alright, let's explore this world a little more. I feel like I don't even know what the spice herbs look like. Well, I know I don't, but just making a note that that's something I need to figure out, I guess. Hmm. Someone in the church. Are you alive? Is anyone still alive out there? Guess I am indeed alive. Hear the door become unbarricaded. And there was no one inside. Just skeletal remains. We do have a bottle of holy water. Definitely feel like I should anoint myself with that. And drinking some certainly couldn't hurt. I'll save in a different slot here. Don't know what else there is here, if anything. Oh boy. No. Looks like these have all woken up. Holy moments. Holy rollers. I guess let's just keep on chugging, right? See what else is in this world. That town seems dead to us now. There's something in here. Oh boy. Oh, this music is good. Imagine uh if Tomita was trying to make synthesizer sounds dropping like the sounds of like droplets of something or other dropping through a cave. Guess I'm pushing a rock through there. Oh god, what's this? Innocuous at least. Are we doing a Sokoban type thing here? Oh, did I fuck that up? No, I can push that. And walk around. Uh, yeah, Stink, I agree that that was spooky, and I feel like it would have been spookier if the sound was going through. Because that actually did shock me. I don't want to deal with that R. I just feel like that's something I don't want any part of. Whatever that is. The stout little R fellow. Oh god. Spent a whole day under the caves and forgot one of the reasons we had to. What the fuck? I just picked something up. Another. Lowercase passive and uppercase hostile? I don't know. There was like the lowercase r that was the rabbit earlier. I think like passive versus hostile is something that gets like communicated entirely with like the quote unquote like body language of the creature. I feel like I'm not backtracking right now because I hadn't moved that. I feel like I'm gonna fucking die in this cave. That's because that's another giant spider right there. There are. Is that over there? There those bees are. I agree. I actually hadn't picked up on that, but yeah, it does feel like they're moving more frantically. Or maybe that's just in my mind. I feel like I should try and get out of here. I feel like being in this cave is just bad news. Where I came in from, like around here, right? Woof. Alright. I feel nostalgic for some reason. Hold on a second. I do wanna. I keep forgetting to, like, get the additional, like, dialogue for, like, looking around. Sheltered from the weather, the deep, earthy smell of a cave wafts up. There are makeshift stairs leading down into the darkness. The air is accursedly cold here, where the light strains to reach. You doubt your mind is playing tricks, as odd sounds resonate from deeper within. Right? It's somehow scarier that it's makeshift, right? To try and describe the music happening right now, it is like imagine a sound. Uh, Imagine like a shortwave radio recording that indicated supernatural eldritch activity. That's the best thing I can say. Like a low growl happening over shortwave, but deeply artificial. A series of planks forms sturdy bridges, linking small mounds of dry land together. You cannot shake a most unsettling feeling. Makes me feel like I am probably not too wrong in interpreting that as a EVP That's like the electromagnetic voice phenomena, right? Then yes. Yeah. What? Campfire spot is wet. Campfires. Guess I can't light a wet campfire. I should have thought my way through that before using a match. My god. A noxious miasma brews from either the water, the soil, the air, or the gaping holes leading interminably into the black. You glimpse movement. And that little letter M looks like no good. That's red. Very cute. These like just gigantic gouges within the earth makes it feel like this whole game takes place on a different planet or an earth so ruined that it is unrecognizable as such, right? Um, Utter emptiness. Oh, but we can jump over that. Looks like our character in general is able to jump over particularly small gaps like that. There is something that will be relevant. Wait, is that a shack? Jump over and things like that? Can I jump over? So I feel like we want to cross something here without encountering that mongrel. It's weird, like, I feel like stressed out fully playing this game. Especially, it looks like I have trapped that M behind something. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna, Mongrel Plus. He got my ass, you know? Hard to figure out how to navigate that area. Met by silence. Lost a reason to live. Don't entirely recall the last time I saved. Oh, there. Um. Yeah, this game has no chill. It's very much like roguelike levels of difficulty, where most roguelikes sort of have this they're like comprised of a bunch of systems, where this game I think has like the roguelike difficulty level, but has so many little things, all of which are wholly unique to the context that they are in. Um, so it's not like you can really anticipate that something is truly going to kill you or that like around a given corner there will be a way to get back out. Which is why I feel entitled to be kind of save scumming like I am. Um, yeah, I wouldn't describe this game as comfy, but I do find it like fascinating, just enthralling. Yeah, there's that mongrel. Right, it just seems like you go off the map there. I don't really know why. Yeah, I never played Stalker. My my partner really loved Stalker, and oh my god, yo! Right, yeah. The I think when I think of Stalker, I think about the Sukablat. So it does feel like there's enough like comic relief in that game, even if the the whole game itself is existential. Did either of you watch that like Yuri anime adaptation of what's it called, like Roadside Picnic? Other Side Picnic? Yeah. Let's try this area one more time. I watched a couple of episodes and it was endearing. I didn't finish it for one reason or another. So up here, yeah, I should read the novel, really, because I do. Oh, Hell Slime was called Witch's Jelly. Where once numerous pools of clear water glistened, changes in the landscape are draining them away. Yeah, I sure can't. I can just feel myself rattling this gate, but making no progress with it. Oh, you can't be certain, but something like a gigantic eggshell rests an unknown distance below. It's a new day. I've lost a new reason to live. Some manner of illumination far below allows you to make out shapes, and a shiver works up your spine. There appears to be what can only be described as a giant egg. Bree, I think those marks you know as well as I do. Oh, I think I did just like leveled up though. Yeah. So we collect those little crystals, I guess they are, and we do level up. See, got a little more attack defense. What are those marks? I don't know. um, I think the author of this game is pretty responsive, I think. Like I went and I gave them some money for it and they immediately followed me back on itch.io. So I feel like they are the sort of person though that if I were to ask what these marks are, then I be just like a Joker's smile. Marks? What are those? I say you're all a bunch of marks. I just want to get over to that shack. I want to see what's happening over there. But I don't think that that's in the cards for me. If I go down here, that mongrel's gonna get my ass. I don't think there's any way around it. I mean, I guess the way around it is being strong enough to overpower the mongrel. Right? Yeah, in that little, like, outhouse ass shack, which probably leads downwards into an increasingly cramped basement that reeks of mildew and rot. They're probably just playing the heaviest trance tracks you've ever heard and are having the time of their young lives. Um, right, let's keep exploring around in general. I don't feel confident taking on those mongrels, but I feel like I should be trying to grab those crystals wherever I see them. And I guess I do have those bitter herbs. Alright. We're powerful. You know, we're level 2. Plus we have like an actual sword. So let's just... Wowza. Got that mongrel. But at what cost? Um... Oh no. Fuck me. Ah. Wow, you have to be so careful about that. Mm-mm-mm. Alright. Get ourselves out of here. I didn't think that they gave EXP, but I did notice that after I took that mongrel out, it looked like a bunch of crystals flew at me. A clear sink in all ways. There is a poignancy to it being just a complete sink, but I don't think it is. Oh, I mean, we can verify. I can do that again. Make sure I have my hand right on the escape key so I can heal when necessary. What? Oh shit! He looks down on you smugly. Um, I should have healed before I went and did that. The mongrel looks down on me, or the queer fellow in the next world. Okay, so get out of here. No, I had. Oh, that's what happened. Was that I hadn't leveled up yet, so I shouldn't go messing with those mongrels. On the save, I had failed to level up. Oh, I should uh go back to that peak, get those crystals, and save. As you retch your own blood mixed with mud and dried leaves. I like that thought. I like imagining these mongrels as just the rabbitest dogs anyone could imagine. Um, utterly just just eating my themselves plump on all of my guts. I do like this spot. Go up there. I just try and beg entry into Sludniks. Unless for some reason I thought I had a bell. But maybe I just made that up. Oh. Huh. That seems oddly synchronous that I thought I had a bell, but instead this notebook suddenly had a piece of paper about something called Lord's Bells. Someone claims that the bells are fakes, having all been swapped for replicas long ago, and that his ancestor was one of the thieves. The bells have been sold to and destroyed by, he insists, dark cults who are opposed to the relics remaining in the physical realm. It's a new day, and you lose a reason to live. It's clear. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it was listening to me, reading my thoughts, being written live. Like, I don't know if you ever watched Pets Cop, but that somewhat happens. My spirit and the game spirit slowly become increasingly intertwined. At any rate, I am level 2 now. So I do think I can start to take on the mongrels if I am very careful about it. Not that one, except for that one. Yeah, right. It's worth mentioning that you kind of have to learn to speed run this game also, because just as I continue to walk around me, the hermit, I just lose reasons to live in this miserable world. Um, but also that's just like one crystal thing. Like, what's the point? Um, Probably better though to get this one. But I do think I want to head over there in general. Oh, right. So that actually gave me a lot of experience, it looks like. Because I'm like almost level 3 already. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and take on this next one. Nope. Fuck me. So it actually doesn't give you a space there, but at least I saved between those two. Hold on. People are trying to blow up my spot a bit on Discord, so I'm quickly gonna check that. Um, okay. Perished. Met by silence. Losing a reason to live. You mean it's strangely underwhelming that we get experience from winning fights? It does feel like it should corrupt you in some way, right? You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just keep going because it feels like I just come, ooh, so close to dying every time I do it. Oh, I just noticed that I'm anointed for whatever that means. Did it tell you? Oh, this is a lone grave, but you're warm, which is nice. That it doesn't speak of being anointed. I didn't know that about Stonker. That dogs are literally consistently the most dangerous. I mean, like, aren't there like supernatural horrors and still it's dogs? Also, it's nice that the spell of warm just it's lasted quite some time. There's an inscription. My love lost. I pray we meet again. Well, you tug at tiny grasses. Really? Is that just a Does that message show anywhere else? Is it like just that square? Well, 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 I don't know. The message "you tug at tiny grasses" that was just sort of in the corner there that I can't like get to show up anywhere else. You tug at tiny grasses. Feel kind of poetic. This mongrel's gonna kick my ass. Well, it is a cute message. We're level 3. So we do have a bit more HP than we usually would. Bit more attack and defense. Yeah, got level 3 from taking out that other mongrel. For better or for worse. Yeah, I don't I don't really know how all the damage calculations work in this game, but I'm sure that I don't I feel like we're going to need if taking out the mongrel plus is in our cards. Oh, I totally forgot that we have these spirits here. Let me Can these destroy me? Cursed remains. Oh wow. Yep. Lost a reason to live. Let's I'm no longer anointed when I respond like that. Wraithrath. I'm gonna just create another save after restarting back here after dying, just to explore this area a bit more. Grab some herbs. Look around. Unanointed. Yo, in this land that we're in right now, I really would not want to walk around unanointed. It would seem some titanic force has driven the land up, forming a sheer wall. It is impossible to proceed. You cannot imagine what subterranean events have caused such a drastic shift in the landscape. The path east used to lead to a vast flat rich with trees and fresh water, but you can't imagine how to reach it now. It's so overwhelming to suddenly see just this enormous letter on the screen. Uh, to the north, you can see the first signs of an inhospitable group of fields and plains. It's the sort of place where wild beasts graze and find you as curious as you find them. There was a giant blocking the way north. There was a giant sleeping here. G. Yeah, it is definitely comical. G for Nod remains. Well, I guess I gotta get my hands on one of these bells, am I right? Maybe I can get Zludnik to pay attention to me and get this giant to wake up. Just need a giant flute. Oh, I should see if I can do anything about that giant spider or if I'm just fucked. Take that rabbit. I don't think I ever went up here. Where once numerous pools of clear water glistened, changes in landscape are draining them away. We did it, Reddit. We found the G spot. We did it. Let me be the first to congratulate us all for finding the G spot. You read the sign. It is illegible. I do not read the sign. The same message connected physically? I don't think so. But the other one was south of here somewhat, maybe southeast. A deep chasm could be seen through the cleft. I saved it all. Wait, what was that? Just a more bitter herb. I'm curious about that really, that like white looking herb there looks unique, but I am not sure how to get to it. Wounds in the skin of the world into a dark white cavern underneath. Makes me think of like certain miserable skin conditions. Tolls are in effect. Are they? Pay all tolls. I will do my best. The toll booth is empty but blocks the wind. Worst places to be. Water drains over the edge here. Where it goes is uncertain. What is the A Link Between Worlds game? No, but we can get extra experience. Oh, I can open that. Okay. This game's art style is whack. I like it. It has like this. It feels like it utilizes this mixed media sort of thing quite well, where suddenly to see that like it is adhering to this certain like palette and like sprite structure, and then all of a sudden there's like a photograph of in the background. Really, grabs me. Um, Especially because it's not like entirely collage. Like the vast majority of it sticks within the same style. Oh my god. I feel like it's worth noting that the audio has been different types of drones and growls, and now the as I climb down this ladder, um, it drums start playing, ominous drums. How this area has become corrupted in such a manner eludes you completely. You must watch your step, or all is lost. In fact, I'm gonna go back up because I don't trust that G at all. But hopefully, I can reset their position somewhat and make it down this ladder before they get to me. Oh boy. Oh, what? I was not expecting that my character would just fling themselves into the abyss at that point. I guess it's slippery. Or maybe this character just was fucking over it. Right, that did kind of happen in Lisa, right? Where you could just like kill yourself. Um all right, let's try that again. Try being anointed. Am I not anointed? I am anointed. I put the holy water on myself after I responded, or after I restarted. Well, it's worth. I did. Oh, oh boy. Um, right. So in the game up to this point, you couldn't just walk off ledges, and it looks like when those ghosts hit you, in addition to doing damage, um, well, we're going off the respawn, but I re-anointed myself after respawning. Right. I was saying in the game up to this point, you would not just fling yourself off of ledges that you encountered because there were like ledges around. And now suddenly your character just wants to, or gets pulled off them, or slips, or who knows. I guess that's what they meant by watch your step or all is lost. Oh my god. It's wild that this is like so hard for me. I guess I'm just like particularly spastic with the way I move around on the keyboard. Oh man. I think something about my brain and the way these tiles work always feel like I'm not quite close enough to the ledge, which feels, I guess, potent, given that as I go closer, I just throw myself off. One more try here. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna power through this ghost. Yeah, right? There's nothing on there. I already forgot that. I threw myself off. I was like, oh, I wonder if there's an interesting message if I peer over this ledge. I'm getting better at it, at least. Fuck me. Oh, right. In this section, it's not howling wind. Like for all the droning ambience that's been in past sections, um, now it's entirely down there. It's like this ominous drumming. All right, Sync. Well, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, the game is fantastic. I should put a link to it um, in the description or something. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. And I am happy that you got some enjoyment out of this. I guess while I'm adding links, I will go ahead and add that link to Uncle Buddy if people want to take a look at that either. All right, sleep well. Thank you for tuning in. I guess I have probably been streaming for a bit now. Right? I started at 7 and then did a chunk at the beginning. Um, I did Uncle Buddy and some failure here. Um, how about this? I'm going to try one more time through that one area, and then I might call it a night, and then go and sort of figure out what is causing this. See if I can figure out getting the sound working. Um, and then might stream again at another time. What? That ghost is taking my reasons to live as is off screen. All right. So much for that. All right. I guess that was my last try. I think that's a sign from this game. Anyway, um, yeah. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and I think I'm going to call it for now. And yeah, we'll try and get the sound working for next time because I do really think the sound in this game is a treat. Thank you all. Um, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, also go to sleep, Ruri. Go to sleep, Ray. I'll just everyone should go to sleep except for me because it's only 9 here. I don't have to go to sleep yet. Night, Bray.